So what should you study? What's going to open the door to take you into these places? Right, so here are 6 areas. So which degrees fit them? Well, fairly obviously, business is conventional, it's realistic, it's enterprising, and it can be social. But this is where you need to think about transferability. Business isn't just going to be about business anymore. There's no reason why business can't be about this. Right? So, I don't know, anybody remember Bobby Tonelli? Used to be on Drive Time. Then he did the morning show, then the evening show. Yeah? Now, Bobby is about to launch a fantastic website which will tell you where the 150 galleries in Singapore, I didn't know there were 150, but there are. It will tell you where the 150 galleries are and will display all their art. But you as an individual can paint your own picture, make your own sculpture, do whatever, and put it on his website and advertise it for less than $10. Right? So his business is suddenly going to change the way in which people in Singapore buy art. It's also going to change the way in which artists sell art. They'll be able to cut out the middleman. Right? So business isn't just about the traditional stuff. It can be about whatever you want to make it about. And if you've got those skills, transfer them to another area. Accounting. Yeah? Dull. Conventional, realistic people. Believe me, if you're down here on accounting, you go to prison. But certainly investigative accounting will come into play. Right? There will also be a need to drive businesses through better cash control. So one thing most businesses are bad at. Right? So take those skills and deploy them somewhere else. Hospitality and tourism is obviously social. It's got to be enterprising. But it can also be about doing conventional things. It can be a game changer for the local community. Right? You can make conservation happen. You can change the way that people live. You can bring an interesting indigenous culture or food or something to the notice of the world. You can make a change, a real change to people's lives. IT and computing, a bit like accounting, supposed to be dull. But no. It will touch everything, absolutely everything in our lives. Yeah, we are moving truly into the digital age, but it won't be digital. It'll be parallel. It won't be sequential anymore. It'll be everything. It'll be full on. And I wonder, actually, if in 10 years we'll even bother having conversations. Yeah? I'll be standing on a beach doing this, and you'll be watching me in virtual reality. Yeah? You may not even go out of the house anymore. Who knows? Media is obviously artistic, a little bit enterprising, and very sociable. But again, put that together with IT, it's going to cover everything. And people will consume media everywhere, right? The days of the single broadcast are over. It's amazing. Old gits of my generation, we still watch stuff on television when it's on television. My kids just don't watch television. They watch it streamed whenever it suits them. Yeah? My kids are coming over for Christmas to set up for me however it is I get round, whatever it is, to pretend my IP address is somewhere else, so I can watch everything on television whenever it suits me. Right? And then I say to them, well, who's paying for this? Oh, nobody pays for anything anymore, Dad. Right? So the guys who crack this one properly are going to be mega millionaires. And in fact, the gaming guys have already cracked this. Yeah? The new Lara Croft game is just out. And we've all seen the films. We've bought the dolls. Think how much money there is. Harry Potter. You've bought the game. You've read the book. You've seen the film. You've eaten the chocolate. Right? So get this right. Yeah? Fortunes are being made. Good old psychology. A bit social. We don't like being enterprising or realistic. And can be investigative. But actually, it's going to hit everything. Psychology is the science of the 21st century. McDonald's redesigned all of their restaurants. So on the outside, they're red and they're gold because it attracts you in. On the inside, loud music and it feels like you're in an operating theatre. It makes IKEA look bright. Why? Because if it's loud and it's very clean, you get out. We can get you out 17 seconds earlier. No, actually, we can knock you down to less than 12 minutes. So psychologists design environments. The government's already doing it to nudge you to do certain things. We don't fine and cane you anymore, we nudge you. Yep. No, it's not such a good idea, is it? Who here smokes? Yeah. There's always a few. Yeah. I used to be a smoker. I miss it terribly. Right? I still occasionally wish that I could do it. But why did I stop smoking? Various reasons. But for everybody else I know who stopped because it was no longer sociable. Psychologists designed a program to make it antisocial to smoke. The same thing has happened with drunk driving. So when I first started driving, with a fag in one hand and a whiskey in the other, it was all perfectly acceptable, and nobody cared. Now nobody would do it. And it's psychology that's changed that. The ERP isn't working. I'll tell you what's coming next. No, I won't, but it was designed by a psychologist. So psychologists are going to change the way you do this. They're going to change the way you do business. They're going to measure things. They're also going to make recommendations to you on how you can change your business model, right? And you can already see some of this stuff happening. Why are computer games so addictive? Because we understand the psychology behind them.